Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jasmine Kanniappan. I'll conduct today's auction according to Schedule 1 of the Sale of Land Regulations 2024 and any other conditions have been made available to you prior to the start of today's proceedings. On behalf of our vendors and the professionals of Wantirna and Knox, I'd like to welcome you all to the auction number 1, Gedye Court in Wantirna South. And as always, my first pleasure to thank the vendors for entrusting us with the sale of their property, and I do wish you all very well with your bidding. Assisting me today, ladies and gentlemen, the team from the professionals. We have our directors, Jasmine and Selvan. We have Nathan and Tim. Most importantly, they're not only here to assist me, they're very much here to assist you as well. So if you've got any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask. The contracts as displayed have been prepared by Fisher & McRae, solicitors for the vendor, and I truly believe that everything you need to know has been included in the documentation. You have comfort in that fact and bid with absolute confidence. The goods to be sold, including today's purchase price, will fix floor coverings, window furnishings, electrical light fittings, and all fittings and fixtures of a permanent nature as inspected here today. The title details refer to a certificate of title volume 09665, folio 678 shows that lot 1, component subdivision number 202029, together with land improvements, is known as 1 Gedye Court in Wantirna South. By law, I must advise you that auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers on the property after it's been knocked down and sold to the successful bidder. The vendors do have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer, I'll indicate bidders upon request. The law does prohibit 3 things: false bids, major disruption to the auction. It also prohibits one person attempting to prevent another person making bids on the property, and there are substantial fines for anyone engaged in such conduct. The rules of auction do permit vendor bids. The words that I use to make a bid on behalf of the vendor is quite simply those words: vendor bid, and by law, as the auctioneer, I'm the only person can make a bid on behalf of the vendor. The terms of today's sale, really straightforward. A deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price is paid, and the balance in 30 or 60 days from today's date, unless you've prior negotiated with the vendor. And I understand there's a couple of parties who have 2 more really important things, folks, before we move forward. If by chance the property is still available after the auction, so in real estate terms that means it's passed in, we do first negotiate with the highest bidder for the purchase of the property. In addition to that, subject to the vendor confirming the reserve price, the highest bid, whose bid is accepted post that confirmation, well, they're our lucky purchaser. Now, before I move forward, folks, is everybody comfortable with what I've had to say so far? Yep, no questions? Very good. Before I present the property for competition and bidding, let's just touch, we've got the opportunity to own here in this wonderful suburb of Wantirna South. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not a 4-bedroom home, it's not a 5-bedroom home, but it is a grand, luxurious 6-bedroom home. Not very often do we get the opportunity to sell 6-bedroom homes, but here it is right here. It's positioned here on a corner allotment of 771 square metres of land. You have 2 bathrooms plus the extra toilet to serve the family, the double car accommodation, but most importantly is its location. There's a number of schools close by. Templeton Primary School zoned, Wantirna College, Knox Westfield shopping around the corner. Very, very easy access to freeways north and south if you choose. It's all here on your doorstep, and these are the things that are going to underpin and support your investment into this property. And it's a simple process, auctions, folks. You bid to buy to own it. That's all we need to do. So that's enough from me. It's time for you to put it over to you, the market, to let us know it's prepared to invest to own number 1 Gedye Court in Wantirna South. A fair and reasonable start is what we see. Call it out loud, folks. You can raise your hand, you can nominate a figure, you can have one of the team bid on your behalf. How does something around 1.4 sound? Bottom end of the quote. Something around 1,400,000 is what we need to kick it off, folks. Raise your hand, call out a number. North of 1.4, I don't mind. Ladies and gentlemen, at 1.4 I'm fairly bidding off and we're rising 25 from there. 1.4 is the bid. That's 1,400,000, we look for 1.425. 1,400,000 now, I'm fairly bidding off it. Rising in 25, looking for 1.425 anywhere, folks. Very straightforward. At 1,400,000, we look for 1.425. 1,400,000 I'm fairly bid. A corner allotment, folks, with a 6-bedroom home, double car garage, ample accommodation for the entire family plus some more. 1.4 is the bid. We look for 1,425,000. Raise your hand, call it out loud. The first call now, 1,400,000. We look for 1,425,000. Second call, 1,400,000 is the bid. We look for 1,425,000. All very straightforward, folks. 1,425 is what we need. 1,400,000 fairly big. Third call now at 1,400,000. 25. 1,425 a vendor will bid with me now. 1,425, so it's against you, sir. At 1,425, we look for 1,450. At 1,425, we look for 1,450 anywhere, folks. 1,425,000, we're rising in 25. That's what we call a short quarter. A $25,000 rise to make it 1,450. 1,425, sir. I start at 1,450. You wait. You wait for it to go up.
Yeah, of course.
1,425 is the bid.
No, but at least.
For 1,450.
No, but it's easy.
771 square metres of land, folks. Ideally located. I keep reminding you of those 6 bedrooms.
I think later be other people. I'm not making out.
If you had 2 children, they could have 2 bedrooms each. That's how easy it is. 1,425. We look for 1,450. Going in 25s now, folks. Very straightforward. 1,425 is the bid. We look for 1,450 now. Very straightforward. Call it out. 1,425 on bid. We look for 1,450. I'll call it down 3 times, folks, and 3 times only. The first call now, up 1,425,000. Second call, 1,425 is the bid. Excuse me. The third call now at 1,425,000.
At 1.45.
At 145 is the bid. At 145 fresh bidding now, it's against you, sir. 1,475 if you choose. At 1,450,000 now, I'm fairly bidding offered. 1,475, 1,450 is the bid. At 1,450,000, we're rising in 25s. Everyone has that same benefit and opportunity in 25s. 1,450,000, 75, sir. Yes? What were you waiting for? What's this? No, we're going to stay in 25 for the moment till we get into a selling zone. 1,450. I would take that as a 1.5. 1,450 is the bid. 1,475, yes? First call now at 1,450,000. 60. Let's stay in 25s. I'll knock the 5 off and go in 20s. Go 70. 1,470. 1,470 is the bid. 1.5. 1.5 right back. That's 1.5 million. 1.5. I don't mind staying in 25. Now, one thing important about auctions, bidding doesn't need to be sequential, does it? It doesn't have to go 25, 25, 25. Like the gentleman there at 1.5. So it's against you now. 1.5, I'm fairly bid. How does 1.520 sound? 1.5, I'm fairly bid now. And we'll roll in 20s. 1.5's the bid. 1.520. First, at 1.520, I'm fairly bid. Where would you like to be? 1.55 perhaps. 1.520's the bid. 1.55. 1.55. 1.57. 1.55's the bid. That's 1,550,000. 1.57. Let's roll in 20s. 1,550,000 I'm fairly bid. And everyone has that same benefit and courtesy in 20 rises. Or greater. I don't mind. 1,550,000 I'm bid. We look for 1,570. The first call now up 1,570,000. Is that right? Or 50? 50. I don't mind. I should try to flick a 20 on top. 155. 1,550,000. 70, sir. The first call now up 1,550,000. Second call 155 is the bid. The third and final call at 1,550,000. 20, sir, at 70. How does a 10 at 60 sound? 155 is the bid.
510.
510. We're at 1,550,000.
550.
Yep. So that would be 1,570.
Yeah, 560.
At 60. At 70. 80. 70's the bid. 1570, fresh bidding. I won't forget about you.
580.
At 580. 90. 16. 1590's the bid. Roll at 16, sir. Round it up at 1.6. We're in tens.
600.
16 is the bid. What up?
1.6. Yeah.
1.6, yeah?
1.6.
16 is the bid. 1610. 1620. 1610 is the bid. 1620.
620.
At 20. Why don't you go to 50? Yeah? At
163.
163. 1,630,000. 164. 163 is the bid.
64.
64, 65.
65.
65 is the bid. That's 1,650,000. Why don't you try 1570? 15. What's the number? 1650. Yeah. 1650. I confused myself trying to be cute. 1650 is the bid. What's your number? Is it 1670? 1650 is the bid. 1,650,000. It's against your team, Tim. 165 is the bid. First call now, 1,650,000. Second call, 165 is the bid. It's against your guys, Tim. The final call at 1,650,000. 60. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to press the pause button for a moment. We'll get some quick instructions. We'll be back in a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for your patience. It's always tough. You get three or four monkeys in suits come inside and say, you want to sell your house? All these people out the front, there's three people that, oh there he is, I thought he'd gone away. There's three people that have all made offers on it. What do you want to do? It's hard. This has been the family home for many, many years. They did use it as an investment property recently, but the reality is they brought children up here, so it's a tough decision to sell. Give me the number, 165, yeah? 1,650,000 for no better bid we sell. So you're in the box seat at the moment. So what that means, folks, is we're on the market for no better bid we sell. What that also means is every bid from this point forward is towards ownership. So important. 165 is the bid. And somehow we got to 10, so 156 is what we need. 1,550,000, 1,650 is the bid. Is there 60 there, sir? Another 10.
660.
At 60. 70? 60 is the bid. Another
5.
65. 70, sir. 70, 80. 70 is the bid. It's against you. You've been with me from the start. 1670. Another 5. Why don't you make it 6? $1,000 for every bedroom. Just give me that number again. 167's the bid. Take it to 75, sir. We're at the business end of the auction. 1,670. We look for 75 anywhere. And everyone has that same benefit and courtesy in $5,000 rises. 1,670 is the bid. Selvan, another 5. 175. Here. 75. 1,675 fresh bidding. 80, sir. 1,675 is the bid. 1,680. 80. 85, sir. 80 is the bid. Or 90. 80 is the bid. 1,680. 1,685. 85. 90. 95. 1,690 is the bid. Or 1,7. How about rounding it up at 1,7 now? Up 1,7's the bid. No, 1,7's here. We've got 1,7 here. 1,710 perhaps.
Yeah.
Up
5,705.
5. 705. 1,705. How about another 10 to make it 15? 1,705. What would you like to do, sir? 1,705 or 710? The first call now at 1,705. The second call. How about a 2.5 at 70? 1,707,500. The third call now. How about my starter? Are you sure?
Yeah.
How can you be good?
I have my card to set and everything.
I'm good. You know who's good? It's going to be the winner. Quick call of 3. First, second, third and final call. We sell. We're selling. You're definitely out here. Not another 2,000. You're done. We are selling. Sell, sell, sell. I will. Sold. Congratulations on your purchase. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming to another Professionals Wantirna Knox auction. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. And we'll see you at our next auction. Thank you.